Welcome to No Control RC. Now, today is a very good day. It's almost like Christmas for me. Why is that? Well, new solid axle monster truck. I don't get them very often. Luckily, if it's once a year, but we have one here that's a mini guy of the big LMTs. I can't wait to dig into this and see what it's all about. Now, this is a neat box and a neat idea. It shows off the truck and what's included, some highlights, one of the Andersons, but we'll get into the meat of this truck. And what I'll say is, looking at it initially, this thing is killer. I am a little biased because this is my favorite platformer truck. Solid axle monster trucks are my thing. I'll have to make a little tiny way to hang it on the monster truck wall over there because I don't have anything to hang anything quite this small. It's hard to beat the look of this truck. Now the flames are part of the body itself on. The side is a graphic along with the top, much like the big truck. Got blue beadlock wheels on it. The chassis plates are color coded. But let's see what's underneath. Now instead of pins, this uses a twist lock for the body. Twist it, push up. Got one on each side, one in the front. It's right there, one on each side, one on the front. The one in the front is offset to clear the steering servo saver. Might make the body a little wonky, but we'll see how that goes. Now, it says fully threaded oil-filled shocks that are tuned. As you can see, we got yellow on the front, blue on the back. So they've done some tuning just like the big trucks. They came very well set up from the factory. This even has the little mini headers on it like the big trucks. Is metal side plates. Metal links. This is very well thought out. All right, so you can see the 2-in-1 ESC and receiver here. Does go to a 380 size can brush motor, which is 25 turn. It is the largest motor that could probably possibly fit in this thing, given the layout. It does have sway bars front and rear. It is solid axle. It's got the Spectrum SX108 steering servo in it. You see this servo saver there. These look just like a mini LMT. It is crazy. The wheels and tires are very nice. Flips up just the same way that the big LMTs do. Does come with a battery, so this is a complete ready-to-run vehicle. How's it look compared to the big guy? Well, let's check it out. So here's the mini LMT versus the full-size LMT, and as you can see the difference, there's quite a bit. But the mini is very close to an exact replica of the big LMT. If Brandon was here, he'd be giving me hell for how dirty this is, but he's not here right now, so I don't have to listen to it. If you'll notice, you see the axles here versus the axles here. Steering assemblies, so where the servo mounts, the shocks, it's all just about the same. They did a very nice job of making the mini look like the big. And as I thought, the body is sitting a little crooked because of the way that clip is off-centered. That will drive some people insane. Now, as you can see here, you can see the metal links. It's all triangulated like the big trucks. It's got the metal ends. Those are the plastic telescoping drive shafts. I've never had an issue with those on the big trucks, not even running 4S. So I'm not worried about those. As you can see here in the center, it is not an open diff. It is a locked unit, which is okay. This does feature the push drive, which is impressive for the size. All right, so here's your side-by-side, and as you can see, the Mini is in fact a Mini, but it is so close, and they did such a good job with the details that if you buy one of these, you wouldn't be disappointed at all. It looks just like they took it and shrunk it down. Looks like no corners were cut. Losi usually doesn't do that. Not for this guy. Let's get back to what's included with the box on this. So you get the truck itself with a battery. You get this SLT2 radio. These are not my favorite. If you've watched any of the show channel, you know that. Just mainly because of that. If they just put a flat bottom on it, it wouldn't be so bad. But they didn't, and this is what you get with a lot of the lower end or mid-grade Losi and rigs. Not a big deal. Now you also get batteries for the remote. Get a Losi race inspired sticker. You get a tool. Get a trading card. Ryan Anderson. Smart G2 charger and G2 battery card. And this, I'm assuming, gives you more information if you need it, if you scan the whole thing. You got a little adapter here in case you don't want to run the smart technology. You get a connector guide, a binding plug, and the old manual. There's the binding plug. Pretty cool. That's actually a little sheet. Shows you all the stuff that's going to be available. I don't know if anybody else has ordered any of this stuff. I know I have some replacement parts on order already that didn't come with the trucks because I have a project I want to do. And you get the booklet. I haven't flipped through it yet. Pretty straightforward stuff, I'm going to assume. Now these things are $269, and honestly, I don't feel bad about buying one for that price after seeing it in person. I'm super impressed so far. I'm wondering if I'm going to be as impressed when I actually put a battery in it. I think I will be, but there's only one way to tell for real, and that's to get the battery charged, set up a little course, and see what we can do with this Mini LMT.
Nice backflip.
Well, we're back from running. I put 2 battery packs through it. Oop. I forgot to peel the plastic off.
Uh-oh.
It didn't affect the way it ran. So we're back from running. This thing is, I almost want to say, perfectly powered for the size it is. It's not a straight speed demon, but it's got plenty of torque and power to do anything that you'd want to do monster truck related. It does backflips. It hits the jumps. It's got just enough speed to get yourself in trouble and roll over, which I actually did quite a few times when I was trying to film and learn how to drive this thing. As you'll see, the top's all scraped up. That's on me. This truck is well balanced. It's fun. It's so cool because it's just like a mini LMT. They just took it and like right down. As I said, my biggest complaint with the whole thing is this stupid controller they give you with the not flat bottom. Other than that, this truck, it's just about perfect. I won't say perfect, I'll say just about. I've got a few ideas on how to make it perfect, and we'll get to that at the next video. But, of course, you know, I had to buy 2 because they come in Son of a Digger, they come in Grave Digger. What's one without the other? Well, I figured, you know, we could probably have some fun if we had 2 of them. You have fun with 1, really have fun with 2. Build a little course out there and see what we can do. Like always, like and subscribe. We really appreciate it. Brandon did come at the very end of this and get to drive it. So, Brandon, do you have any thoughts on this?
It's cool.
There you go. That's what you get from Brandon after a long day of work, I guess. Luckily for me, my work didn't have power today, so I got to play around. Thank you, El Nino. No snow, just wind and rain up in here in New Hampshire in December. Not going to complain. So, have a nice day.